Shalom, everybody. What up? What up? I should be ready to cut up, but I'm not. I'm tired. I did not sleep well last night. Oh, man. Not at all. I didn't sleep well. My nose was stopped up. I couldn't breathe. But welcome back to Rising Scripts anyway. Man, you been out in that woods, man. Trying to catch me a deal. I'm trying to kill me a deal. But I ain't even seen nothing to kill. So, since I've been out in the woods, I've been slacking on Rising Scripts because we've been up to get in the woods. So, we here today. All praises to the Most High, man. I got breath to breathe, so that means I got all I need to succeed. And I'm out here, ready to read, baby. Ready to finish up. We're going to finish up with the last three chapters. The last three chapters of the book of Jasher, as referenced in Joshua 10:13, 2 Samuel 1:18, and 2 Timothy 3:8. We're going to finish up the last three chapters today. Ooh, we out here. Then we got to find us another one to read. I'm waiting on it to come. I want to read. The Kebra Negas. Glory to the kings. But I need to wait for the one that's in English. Is it this one? Oh shit, I ordered this book twice. I already got it. All right. Man. Man, okay. I just ordered this book again, and I didn't realize that I had it. I thought I had it. The Kebra Nagas, that'll be the next book we jump into. The Kebra Nagas, the Queen of Sheba and her only son Menelik. That would be the next one we read. We'll put that up there. But for right now, let's finish off the book of Jasher, the ancient book of Jasher. Man. Chapter 8 and 9. So I gotta get going, man. I got 30 minutes to read. If that. So when you come in, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your people, man, we're out here reading stuff. And we trying to see what it is and what it ain't, what we can and what we can't, and the do's and the don'ts. So let's finish it off. Chapter 8 and 9. Let's grow of the ancient book of Jasher, the conquest of Canaan. Then spake Joshua the song on the day that the Lord had given the Amorites into the hand of Joshua and the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of all Israel, Thou hast done mighty things, O Lord. Thou hast performed great deeds. Who is like unto thee? My lips shall sing to thy name. My goodness and my fortress, My high tower, I will sing a new song unto thee. With thanksgiving will I sing to thee. Thou art the strength of my salvation. All the kings of the earth shall praise thee. The princes of the world shall sing to thee. The children of Israel shall rejoice in thy salvation, and they shall sing the praise thy power. To thee, O Lord, do we confide. We said, thou art our God, for thou wast our shelter and strong tower against our enemies. To thee we cried and were not ashamed. In thee we trusted and were delivered. When we cried unto thee, thou didst hear our voice. Thou didst deliver our souls from the sword. Thou didst show unto us thy grace. Thou didst give unto us thy salvation. Thou didst rejoice our hearts with thy strength. Thou didst go forth for our salvation with thine arm. Thou didst redeem thy people. Thou didst answer us from the heavens of thy holiness. Thou didst save us from 10,000s of people. The sun and the moon stood still in heaven, and thou didst stand in thy wrath against our oppressors, and didst command thy judgments over them. All the princes of the earth stood up. The kings of the nations had gathered themselves together. They were not moved at thy presence. They desire thy battles. Thou didst rise against them in thine anger, and didst bring down thy wrath upon them. Thou didst destroy them in thine anger, and cut them off in thine heart. Nations have been consumed with thy fury. Kingdoms have declined because of thy wrath. Thou didst wound kings in the day of thine anger. Thou didst pour out the fury upon them. Thy wrathful anger took hold of them. Thou didst turn their iniquity upon them, and didst cut them off in their wickedness. They did spread a trap, they fell therein. In the net they hid. Their foot was caught. Thine hand was ready for all thine enemies who said, through their sword they possessed the land. Through their arm they dwelt in the city. Thou didst fill their faces with shame. Thou didst bring their horns down to the ground. Thou didst terrify them in thy wrath, and didst destroy them in thine anger. The earth trembled and shook at the sound of thy storm over them. Thou didst not withhold their souls from death, and didst bring down their lives to the grave. Thou didst pursue them in thy storm. Thou didst consume them in thy whirlwind. Thou didst turn their reign into hail. They fell in deep pits so that they could not rise. Their carcasses were like rubbish cast out in the middle of the streets. They were consumed and destroyed in thine anger. Thou didst save thy people with thy might. Therefore, our hearts rejoice in thee. Our souls exult in thy salvation. I need to mark that. I need to mark this whole thing. This whole thing is a song. Our tongue shall, therefore, our hearts rejoice in thee. Our souls exult in thy salvation. Our tongue shall relate thy might. We will sing and praise thy wondrous works. For thou didst save us from our enemies. Thou didst deliver us from those who rose up against us. Thou didst destroy them from before us, and depress them beneath our feet. Thus shall all thine enemies perish, O Lord, and the wicked shall be like chaff driven by the wind, and thy beloved shall be like trees planted by the waters. So Joshua and all Israel with him returned to the camp of Gilgal, after having smitten all the kings, so that not a remnant was left of them. And the 5 kings fled alone on foot from battle, and hid themselves in a cave. And Joshua sought for them in the field of battle, and did not find them. And it was afterward told to Joshua, saying, the kings are found, and behold, they are hidden in a cave. Oh, my back. And Joshua said, appoint men to be at the mouth of the cave to guard them, lest they take themselves away. And the children of Israel did so. And Joshua called to all Israel and said to the officers of battle, place your feet upon the necks of these kings. And Joshua said, so shall the Lord do to all your enemies. And Joshua commanded afterward that they should slay the kings and cast them into the cave, and to put great stones at the mouth of the cave. And Joshua went after with all the people that were with him in that day to Makkedah, and he smote it with the edge of the sword, and he utterly destroyed the souls souls and all belonging to the city. And he did to the king and the people thereof as he had done to Jericho. And he passed from there to Libnah. And he fought against it. And the Lord delivered it into his hand. And Joshua smote it with the edge of the sword and all the souls thereof. And he did it to it and to the king thereof as he had done to Jericho. And from there he passed on to Lachish to fight against it. And Horam, king of Gaza, went up to assist the men of Lachish, and Joshua smote him and his people until there were none left to him. And Joshua took Lachish and all the people thereof, and he did to it as he had done to Libnah. And Joshua passed from there to Eglon, and he took that also, and he smote it, and all the people thereof with the edge of the sword. And from there he passed to Hebron, and fought against it, and took it, and utterly destroyed it. And he returned from there with all Israel to Debir, and fought against it, and smote it with the edge of the sword. And he destroyed every soul in it. He left none remaining, and he did to it and the king thereof as he had done to Jericho. And Joshua smote all the kings of the Amorites, from Kadesh Barnea to Azah, and he took their country at once. For the Lord had fought for Israel, and Joshua with all Israel came to the camp of Gilgal. Man, I'm tripping this morning. When at that time Jabin, king, that's my brother named Jabin, king of Chazar, heard all that Joshua had done to the kings of the Amorites, Jabin sent to Jobat, king of Midian, and to Laban, king of Shimron, to Japhel, king of Achashaph, and to all the kings of the Amorites, saying, come quickly to us and help us, that we may smite the children of Israel before they come upon us, and do unto us as they have done to the other kings of the Amorites. And all these kings hearkened to the words of Jabin, king of Chazar, and they went forth with all their camps, 17 kings, and their people were as numerous as the sand on the seashore, together with horses and chariots innumerable. And they came and pitched together at the waters of Merom, and they were met together to fight against Israel. And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear them not, for tomorrow about this time I will deliver them up all slain before you. Thou shalt hew their horses, and burn their chariots with fire. And Joshua, with all the men of war, came suddenly upon them and smote them, and they fell into their hands, for the Lord had delivered them into the hands of the children of Israel. So the children of Israel pursued all these kings with their camps and smote them until there was none left of them. And Joshua did to them as the Lord had spoken to him. And Joshua returned at that time to Jasher and smote it with the sword and destroyed every soul in it and burned it with fire. And from Jasher, Joshua passed to Shimron and smote it and utterly destroyed it. From there he passed to Achshaph, and he did to it as he had done to Shimron. From there he passed to Adullam, and he smote all the people in it. And he did to Adullam as he had done to Achshaph and to Shimron. And he passed from them to all the cities of the kings which he had smitten. And he smote all the people that were left of them, and he utterly destroyed them. Only their booty and cattle the Israelites took for themselves as a prey. But every man, every human being, they smote. They suffered not the soul to live. As the Lord had commanded Moses, so did Joshua and all Israel. They failed not in anything. So Joshua and all the children of Israel smote the whole land of Canaan as the Lord had commanded them, and smote all the kings, being 31 kings. 31 kings he killed. 31 kings. And the children of Israel took their whole country. Besides the kingdoms of Sihon and Og, which are on the other side of Jordan, of which Moses had smitten many cities. And Moses gave them to the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh. And Joshua smote all the kings that were on this side of Jordan to the west, and gave them for an inheritance to the 9 tribes and to the half tribe of Israel. For 5 years did Joshua carry on the war with these kings, and he gave their cities to the Israelites. And the land became tranquil from battle throughout the cities of the Amorites and the Canaanites. Chapter 90, Joshua divides the land. At that time, in the 50th year after the children of Israel had passed over Jordan, after the children of Israel had rested from their war with the Canaanites at the time, great and severe battles arose between Edom and the children of Chittim. And the children of Chittim fought against Edom, and Abianus, king of Chittim, went forth in that year. That is the 31st year of his reign, and a great force with him, and the mighty men of the children of Chittim. And he went to Seir to fight against the children of Esau. And Hadad, the king of Edom, heard of this report. And he went forth to meet him with a heavy people and a strong force, and engaged in battle with him in the field of Edom. And the hand of Chittim prevailed over the children of Esau. And the children of Chittim slew of the children of Esau 22,000 men. And all the children of Esau fled from before them. And the children of Chittim pursued them, and they reached Hadad, king of Edom, who was running before them, and they caught him alive and brought him to Abianus, king of Chittim. And Abianus ordered him to be slain. And Hadad, the king of Edom, died in the 48th year of his reign. And the children of Chittim continued their pursuit of Edom, and they smote them with a great slaughter. And Edom became subject to the children of Chittim. And the children of Chittim ruled over Edom, and Edom became under the hand of the children of Chittim, and became one kingdom from that day. And from that time, they could no more lift up their heads, and their kingdom became one with the children of Chittim. And Abianus placed officers in Edom, And all the children of Edom became subject and tributary to Abianus, and Abianus turned back to his own land, Chittim. And when he returned, he renewed his government and built for himself a spacious and fortified palace for a royal residence, and reigned securely over the children of Chittim and over Edom. In those days, after the children of Israel had driven away all the Canaanites and the Amorites, Joshua was old and advanced in years. And the Lord said to Joshua, thou art old, advanced in life, and a great part of the land remains to be possessed. Now therefore divide this land for an inheritance to the 9 tribes, and to the half tribe of Manasseh. And Joshua rose up and did as the Lord had spoken to him. And he divided the whole land to the tribes of Israel as an inheritance according to their divisions. But to the tribe of Levi he gave no inheritance. The offerings of the Lord are their inheritance, as the Lord had spoken of them by the hand of Moses. And Joshua gave Mount Hebron to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, one portion above his brethren, as the Lord had spoken through Moses. Therefore, Hebron became an inheritance to Caleb and his children unto this day. And Joshua divided the whole land by lots to all Israel for an inheritance, as the Lord had commanded him. And the children of Israel gave cities to the Levites from their own inheritance, and suburbs for their cattle and property, as the Lord had commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. And they divided the land by lot, whether great or small. Man, my nose, I apologize. My nose is still stopped up. I am having a hard time breathing and reading. But we're going to push through. We only got 2 more pages, man. Yep. 1 page front and back. And they went to inherit the land according to their boundaries. And the children of Israel gave to Joshua the son of Nun an inheritance among them. By the word of the Lord did they give to him the city which he required, Timnath-Serach, in Mount Ephraim. And he built the city and dwelt therein. And these are the inheritance which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes portioned out to the children of Israel by lot in Shiloh, before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle. And they left off dividing the land, and the Lord gave the land to the Israelites, and they possessed it as the Lord had spoken to them, and as the Lord had sworn to their ancestors. And the Lord gave to the Israelites rest from all their enemies around them, and no man stood up against them. And the Lord delivered all their enemies into their hands, and not one thing failed of all the good which the Lord had spoken to the children of Israel. Yea, the Lord had performed everything. And Joshua called to all the children of Israel, and he blessed them and commanded them to serve the Lord, and he afterwards sent them away. And they went each man to his city, and each man to his inheritance. And the children of Israel served the Lord all the days of Joshua. And the Lord gave them rest from all around them, and they dwelt securely in their cities. Man. And it came to pass in those days that Abianus, king of Chittim, died in the 38th year of his reign. That is in the 7th year of his reign over Edom. And they buried him in his place, which he had built for himself. And Latinus reigned in his stead 50 years. And during his reign, he brought forth an army. And he went and fought against the inhabitants of Britannia and Cernii. And the children of Elisha, son of Javan, and he prevailed over them and made them tributary. He then heard that Edom had revolted from under the hand of Chittim, and Latinus went to them, and smote them, and subdued them, and placed them under the hand of the children of Chittim, and Edom became one kingdom with the children of Chittim all the days. For many years there was no king in Edom, and their government was with the children of Chittim and their king. Joshua's speech. Ooh, my back. Man. Ooh-wee. And it was in the 26th year after the children of Israel had passed the Jordan, that is, the 66th year after the children of Israel had departed from Egypt, that Joshua was old, advanced in years, being 108 years old in those days. And Joshua called all Israel to their elders, their judges, and officers, after the Lord had given to all the Israelites rest from all their enemies round about. And Joshua said to the elders of Israel and to their judges, behold, I am old, advanced in years, and you have seen what the Lord has done to all the nations whom he has driven away before us, from before you. And it is the Lord who has fought for you. Now therefore, strengthen yourselves to keep and to do all the words of the law of Moses, not to deviate from it to the right or to the left, and not to come again amongst those nations who are left in the land. Neither shall you make mention of their name in of the name of their gods, but you shall cleave to the Lord your God as you have done to this day. And Joshua greatly exhorted the children of Israel to serve the Lord all their days. And the Israelites said, we will serve the Lord our God all our days, we and our children, and our children's children, and our seed forever. And Joshua made a covenant with the people on that day. And he sent away the children of Israel, and he went each man to his inheritance and to his city. And it was in those days, when the children of Israel were dwelling securely in their cities, that they buried the coffins of the tribes of their ancestors, which they had brought up from Egypt, each man in the inheritance of his children. And the 12 sons of Jacob did the children of Israel bury, each man in the possession of his children. And these are the names of the cities wherein they buried the 12 sons of Jacob, whom the children of Israel had brought up from Egypt. And they buried Reuben and Gad in this side of the Jordan, in Romia, which Moses had given to their children. And Simeon and Levi they buried in the city of Mardah, which he had given to the children of Simeon. And the suburb of the city was for the children of Levi. And Judah they buried in the city of Benjamin, opposite Bethlehem. And the bones of Issachar and Zebulun they buried in Zidon, in the portion which fell to their children. And Dan was buried in the city of his children in Eshtael. And Naphtali and Asher they buried in Kadesh Naphtali, each man in his place which he had given to his children. And the bones of Joseph, they buried in Shechem, in the part of the field which Jacob had purchased from Hamor, and which became to Joseph for an inheritance. And they buried Benjamin in Jerusalem, opposite the Jebusite, which was given to the children of Benjamin. And the children of Israel buried their fathers, each man in their city of his children. And at the end of 2 years, Joshua, the son of Nun, died, 110 years old. And The time which Joshua judged Israel was 28 years, and Israel served the Lord all the days of his life. And the other affairs of Joshua, and his battles, and his reproofs, in with which he reproved Israel, and all which he had commanded them, and the names of the cities which the children of Israel possessed in his days, behold, they are written in the book of the words of Joshua to the children of Israel, and in the book of the wars of the Lord. You have to find out what that is, man. In the book of the words of Joshua to the children of Israel, and in the book of the wars of the Lord, which Moses and Joshua and the children of Israel had written. And the children of Israel buried Joshua in the border of his inheritance in Timnath-Serach, which was given to him in Mount Ephraim. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, died in those days, and they buried him in a hill belonging to Phinehas, his son, which was given him in Mount Ephraim. Chapter 91, last chapter, rule of the elders. And at that time, after the death of Joshua, the children of the Canaanites were still in the land, and the Israelites resolved to drive them out. And the children of Israel asked of the Lord, saying, who shall first go up for us to the Canaanites to fight against them? And the Lord said, Judah shall go up. And the children of Judah said to Simeon, go up. I wouldn't have put them on. I would bring them. Put on your other boots. Put on your other boots and just bring them. And the children of Judah said to Simeon, go up with us into our lot, and we will fight against the Canaanites, and we likewise will go up with you in your lot. So that the children of Simeon went with the children of Judah. And the children of Judah went up and fought against the Canaanites. So the Lord delivered the Canaanites into the hands of the children of Judah, and they smote them in Bezek, 10,000 men. And they fought with Adoni-Bezek in Bezek, and he fled from before them. And they pursued him and caught him, and they took hold of him and cut off his thumbs and great toes. Pooh. And Adoni-Bezek said, 70 kings, having their thumbs and great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table, as I have done. So God has requited me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and he died there. And the children of Simeon went with the children of Judah, and they smote the Canaanites with the edge of the sword. And the Lord was with the children of Judah, and they possessed the mountain. And the children of Joseph went up to Bethel, the same is Luz, and the Lord was with them. And the children of Joseph spied out Bethel, and the watchmen saw a man going forth from the city. And they caught him and said unto him, show us now the entrance to the city, and we will show kindness to thee. And that man showed them the entrance of the city. And the children of Joseph came and smote the city with the edge of the sword. And the man with his family they sent away, and he went to the Hittites, and he built the city, and he called the name thereof Luz. So all the Israelites dwelt in their cities, and the children of Israel dwelt in their cities, and the children of Israel served the Lord all the days of Joshua, and all the days of the elders, who had lengthened their days after Joshua, and saw the great work of the Lord, which he had performed for Israel. The elders judged Israel after the death of Joshua for 17 years. And all the elders also fought the battles of Israel against the Canaanites, and the Lord drove the Canaanites from before the children of Israel in order to place the Israelites in their land. And he accomplished all the words which he had spoken to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the oath which he had sworn to give to them and to their children the land of the Canaanites. And the Lord gave to all the children of Israel the whole land of Canaan, as he had sworn to them, to their ancestors. And the Lord gave them rest from those around them, and the children of Israel dwelt securely in their cities. Blessed be the Lord forever. Amen and amen. Strengthen yourselves, and let the hearts of all you that trust in the Lord be of good courage. And that is the end of chapter of the book of Jasher. That is the end of the book of Jasher. Time to put another notch. Another notch, because I don't think I ever notched it. We're gonna put another notch on the book killing list. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 books. 35 books since I started keeping track. 35 books. Ah, man. So, yeah, next time we'll go ahead and start the Keber Nagas. Keber Nagas, or the Book of the Glory of the Kings, is an account written in Ge'ez of the origins of the Solomonic line of the emperors of Ethiopia. The text in its existing form is at least 700 years old and is considered by many Ethiopian Christians and Rastafarians to be an inspired and a reliable account. Not only does it contain an account of how the Queen of Sheba met Solomon and how the Ark of the Covenant came to Ethiopia with Menelik I, but contains an account of the conversation of the Ethiopians from the worship of the sun, moon, and stars to that of the Lord God of Israel. As Edward Uhlendorf explained in the 1976 Swash Lectures, the Keber Nagas is not merely a literary work, but it is the repository of Ethiopian national and religious feelings. And we'll come back and read that. We'll see what that one talks about. The Keber Nagas. The Queen of Sheba and her only son, Menelik. Put that in there so we can read that later, another time. Hey, and that has been, man, today's Rising Scripts, man. We accomplished the task. We succeeded at small, which is one session each reading until we succeeded at great, which is finishing the whole book. We finished the whole book. So all praises. I hope that you go back and watch it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your people, man, Shalom out here reading shit. And we're gonna keep reading, man. One book at a time, one day at a time, one session at a time. Here a little and there a little until we can seek and find the treasures that have been left behind. What are the do's and the don'ts? What it is and what it ain't, and what are the cans and the can'ts. But all praises to the Most High, man. All praises for the wonders that he did for Israel. And for the wonders that he's done in my life, knowingly and unknowingly. All praises for the breath I have to breathe. That means I have all I need to succeed. And we're going to succeed today. So, all praises, man. Shalom, everybody. I'm Shalom. I'm out here. And we out. Till next time.